Greetings. This is going to be a collective energy reading. First and foremost, Holy Spirit, casting away all dark energies, sent to harm or disturb me, my loved ones, and you. So we're going to hop right into it. Alright, oh well. As I was shuffling, Ten of Swords came out. So somebody has definitely made a necessary ending, okay? And it gave you a lot of closure, like, as you were doing this, because you're just realizing the change in your energy and how much better you're feeling now that you are either not around an individual or something that you're no longer doing. What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah. There were individuals that were working together to affect your legacy, like, in some type of way. So somebody may have, you know, just put out a lot of bad energy and it affected you horribly, you know, like you weren't really able to look towards your future. What about this Three of Pentacles? Ooh, that is too many. So it definitely was a lot that happened. King of Cups came out in reverse. So this person is definitely, you know, they're feeling away. Like, they definitely don't like this feeling that they have. Yeah, someone was definitely an asshole and they're tight. Yeah, and they're mad because they know that you're not coming back to them. They're not, you know, coming back around you. If this was actually like an action or something that you know, chose to stop doing, like any type of negative energy that could have been feeding off of, you know, whatever you were doing that was low vibrational, it's definitely no longer, like, it doesn't have any more power. Like, you're not able to be affected by it anymore. Yeah, with this Five of Pentacles, it definitely could be an individual. Like, they're definitely feeling excluded at this time. So you definitely have cut someone out of your energy that really didn't deserve to be in your energy. Yeah, so the hidden truth behind this is I hid who I really am from you. So this person was pretty much a fraud, you know, like they weren't being their true selves. They weren't living in their truth, speaking their truth. So yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, you definitely took solitude from this relationship and, you know, you just couldn't deal with it anymore. And now you are in a completely grounded energy, and I definitely see some twin flame, soulmate kind of energy. So maybe if you were wondering if you had a twin flame, yes, you do. Yes, you do. And as you started going through your spiritual awakening and, you know, embracing these endings and then also embracing like these new beginnings, it's definitely leading you to a lot of fulfillment. And most importantly, it's leading someone to a lot of personal fulfillment as well. Yeah, because you're happy, like you're happy in your own skin. You're definitely happy, like, with yourself. Yeah, and this is your justice. Like, you know, someone was definitely playing. They were playing in your energy, and you started to heal your inner child. Like, whoever you are, like, you definitely didn't retaliate. Like, you know, you didn't do anything crazy. Yeah, you just chose to focus. Like, you chose to focus on yourself, and it took you a lot of courage to do this because you probably really didn't have like a lot of people in your corner. You know, you probably were afraid, you know, of this journey because you were probably going at it alone. Yeah, and you had a lot of anxiety, and a lot of your anxiety was also based into like around people, like, and being around like big groups of people and things of that nature. But you remained ambitious, and that's what really led to this victory for you. So I'm really proud of you. That's definitely great. Yeah, and like you spent a lot of time procrastinating, you know, so you may have had like issues with procrastinating in the past. Yeah, and you were also giving a lot to situations that really didn't serve you, and now you're in the energy of like really weighing your options. You know, you're not making decisions out of anxieties and fears, and it's mainly based into letting go of the past, you know. So now you're able to chill, you're able to, you know, do the things that you like to do. You're no longer worried about what anybody else is gonna think about what you're doing, and that's really great. Yeah, you literally took pure action towards this fresh start. Like, you're definitely in like going in the right direction because you're continuing to follow your instincts, like, regardless. And then you're also being more self-centered, but not in like the low vibrational way, you know, like you're learning how to love yourself. You're learning how to like value yourself even more. Like, this is definitely a great energy. And that's why it's leading you to a lot of opportunities. So just make sure that you're remaining consistent. You know, make sure that, you know, you always keep your eyes on the prize, keep your eyes on the light, and definitely walking away, like continue to walk away from whatever doesn't serve you. All right, because there's definitely some trickster energy. Yeah, there's definitely some trickster energy. Yeah, and it's because someone was like, they're going through a tower moment because of the things they did to you. And this person's definitely going through this tower moment at this time because they see you, I said remaining. So they see you remaining balanced, okay? You are definitely achieving a lot of balance. And you're also very responsible. Like, you definitely have your priorities in check. All right, and you keeping your priorities in check is directly going to lead to this success, and it's going to come in the form of your horizons expanding. So definitely prepare for that. You're definitely going to be receiving a lot of feedback, and it's going to be good feedback, okay? There's also somebody in your energy, like they're definitely stuck in the past because the World card came out in reverse. So like this person is not following their intuition. They definitely don't pray to a higher power, to God, to Yahweh, to the universe, to the Holy Spirit. Like they definitely do not pray. And if they do pray, they're praying to some dark ass deities, but they're definitely ignoring them. Yeah, like this individual, like they were in devil energy for like so long, right? You know, they were doing so many horrible things, like probably spreading rumors, gossip, I don't know, but whatever they were doing was fucking horrible. And this individual was like summoning some type of deity, some type of demons or whatever to attack you, and they are currently getting their wishes fulfilled because this deity did get summoned, this demon did get summoned, but what they didn't know is that it's for them, literally. What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, meanwhile, you have a lot of forward momentum, and your forward momentum is definitely in the form of your healing journey at this time. Like maybe if you've been, you know, on this healing journey, you've been on this healing journey for a while, and you kind of felt like, you know, I don't know, you know, things aren't really changing. Things aren't really, you know, I don't see the changes. I feel the changes, but I really don't see the changes. You're definitely going to start seeing these changes coming in soon, and it's going to be material. It's going to be, you know, validation. Like, you know, you're gonna have individuals that are inspired by you, and they're gonna start to reach out to you and let you know how much you inspire them, how much, you know, what you're doing is great. It's like you're gonna have a lot of like coming to Jesus kind of moments to where you're like, wow, like I know this is why I'm doing it. Because, you know, when we go, you know, on our enlightenment journeys, especially if you're a light worker, starseed, like we don't do it for the validation, we don't do it for the attention, we don't do it for the money, we do it to raise the collective consciousness, you know what I'm saying? But naturally what comes with being a light worker is really living in that light, because the divine wants you to flourish so you can spread your message throughout the whole world. You know, like you're not always going to be spreading to like a small collective. It's gonna get bigger and bigger as your spiritual journey progresses and as your word really gets spread, okay? And especially with social media, it's definitely bigger and not easier, but you have more of a reach, you know, when it comes to spreading the message. So that's really great, you know, like you maintaining these healthy boundaries. Like you definitely been standing on big business, because somebody definitely was trying to play in your face. Yeah, and Knight of Pentacles was peeking behind the Seven of Wands. Like you're definitely gratuitous, you know, and that is what is leading you to a lot of this abundance. And then you're also becoming like way more confident within yourself. Somebody is also building up their confidence more and more and more to really go towards some type of entrepreneurial journey. So this is your message, you know, definitely do that, okay? Yeah, with the High Priestess, like somebody's intuition is definitely yelling at them to really start this business that they want to start. This keeps coming up in my readings for someone. So like whoever I'm talking to, you definitely are a divine being. Do not doubt yourself, okay? And that business idea is $1 million idea. So definitely get on it and start planning. Like even if you don't have the funds to do it right now, you know, write down a business plan. Just, you know, research, you know, like research, like if it's a certain business, like for example, like if you're somebody that I don't know, like you want to do like home improvement or something, look up people that actually are doing it, you know, like, and that'll definitely give you some motivation as well. Any more messages for the collective, Holy Spirit? Yeah, so it's definitely a divine masculine that is debating to make some type of decision. What decision, Holy Spirit? Ooh, that just hopped out. Yeah, so this divine masculine is very passionate about this decision they want to make. And this person, like, they kind of flip-flop between, like, being excited to move towards doing this, and then they flip-flop between being excited and being still. Like, this person seems like they have a lot of anxiety. It's giving this person definitely wants to come towards you. I don't know in what capacity, Holy Spirit. Oh, straight to the point. It's romantic. So it's definitely a divine masculine that is interested in you in a romantic way. What else? Like what? Okay, so what's fated for this to happen? It's gonna bring you guys a lot of fortune. So definitely don't be nervous when this when this divine masculine comes towards you. And if you're a masculine energy, flip and switch it, you know, like it could be a divine feminine, but you could be feeling kind of exhausted at this time, especially when it comes to romantic relationships. So you're definitely probably like taking a break, you know, like, because with this Queen of Swords energy, like whoever you are, you're definitely confident within yourself. And you also had like, you had a lot of moments in the past where like you had to practice a lot of tough love, and it was because people were trying to cast illusions. But now you have all the discernment. Okay, now you have all the clarity, you know, now you know the signs to look out for. And you know, in the past you probably used to like ignore red flags, like just because of your hope for the future, your hope for like this person not, you know, making you regret the decision. But now you're definitely in a place to where you're not gonna like go against your boundaries, you know, like because like individuals can look at you and tell you like, you know, oh, this person not playing, like they really standing on big business, they focused on healing, they're not, you know, into the toxic, you know, lifestyle. So that's really good. Yeah, and that's leaving somebody from your past like being unable to move forward. But this individual is definitely watching. They watching you from outside of the club, and they're definitely tight. Yeah, and somebody's also mad because you have a lot of mental clarity. Like whoever you are, like you're a good communicator, you know, you're able to communicate your feelings very well, whether, you know, whether you're happy, whether you're sad, whether you're whatever, like you're definitely a really good communicator. And that's what this that's what your counterpart definitely admires about you. Okay, and somebody also like they did a lot of work to set boundaries with someone. Like this individual was just very, I don't know, they were kind of like a tyrant, I'm not sure, but you definitely did a lot of hard work to set boundaries, especially when it came to like past commitments like in your life. So when your counterpart comes towards you, you guys are mirroring each other at this time. So it's really good because when you guys do come together, like you're not gonna have to deal with like exes popping out of nowhere, you know, text messages, like any of that toxic shit. Like you're not gonna have to deal with any of that stuff. So that's really good. That's really good. Yeah, you're definitely in the spotlight. I want to do a twin flame reading, but I'm gonna do it after the retrograde. Okay, but you're definitely receiving a lot of deserved success. You know, you deserve this love, like, and this breakthrough definitely happened, or it started moving at a faster pace. Like the momentum started to speed up, like with you taking the solitude, because you definitely separated yourself from anything that didn't serve your highest good. So whether it was, you know, I don't know, like whatever you were doing that really wasn't helping you at the end of the day, or whatever you were doing to like, you know, like I'm seeing somebody like going to a bar, I'm seeing somebody drinking or buying a bottle to drink just to, you know, go to sleep, or like it's shit like that I'm thinking of, like someone that could have been just overindulging at one point in time. And it's like now you're starting to really use your intelligence because you're realizing like this is not something that is conducive. Like, you know, I'm getting older, you know, I can't be doing this all the time. Like if I have a drink, it's just to have a drink, you know, I'm not gonna drink to get drunk, I'm not gonna get belligerent, I'm not going to, you know, just be toxic, you know what I'm saying? Like you're definitely turning into someone that your inner child is proud of. So that's really good. Yeah, and like all this work that you're doing, you're definitely manifesting this success, especially with your romantic life, with your financials. Like you're definitely on the up and up at this time. It's really good. And like any emotional mental blocks that you have, they're definitely going away, and it's because you're expressing yourself now. So you could have been a person that had a lot of anxiety, or like when you were around or dealing with like toxic individuals, you didn't really like speak up for yourself. Like you didn't really say what it was, you know, you waited until everything like built up for it to like blow up, and that's how you express yourself. But now it's like you have no issue saying like what it is, what it was, where it's about to go. Like, you definitely not holding no cut cards with nobody, and it's not like you're being cruel, you're just being true to yourself, and that's really good because you're protecting your heart, but you're also not being cold and callous. Like, there's someone in your energy, they're definitely in their feelings. Like, this person's probably crying all the time. This person's probably like blowing up on the people around them, and it's because they feel the way and they're very confident within it. Like, and you reached a breaking point with that individual. Whoever I'm talking to, you definitely really tried. Yeah, like you really tried to move on from conflicts. You tried to forgive this individual, but at the same time, it's like they kept burning you over and over and over again. And then I'm thinking of that saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. What is it? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. I keep thinking of the J. Cole song. Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, fuck the peace sign, load the chopper, let it rain on you. Like, that's the type of energy that I'm hearing. Like, somebody definitely, like, they really thought that it was gonna be a revolving door. Like, you was always gonna forgive them over and over again. Like, you definitely was like, hell no, like, you're not about to keep playing with me. And they did not expect it. Like, this person thought they was a player. Like, they really thought that they could get away with all the shit they're doing. And you definitely took a break from them. And then you probably was like, okay, you know, I'm just going to cut you off. And you're probably really sad. You probably had a lot of like moments that were tempting where you probably had a conversation with them, but you weren't around them. And then you just cut it off. And this person was not expecting that, like literally. And now you're standing completely in your power. And then you're also enjoying your journey. Like, you're genuinely happy with yourself. And like, and it's not because you're, you know, indulging in unhealthy things. It's not because you're rebounding or anything of that nature. Like, you definitely have healed yourself to a point where you're happy, you're experiencing joy, and that's really good. Like, it's really good because somebody really expected you to be bitter. Yeah, they expected you to be bitter, but it's like you have these new perspectives now, especially when it comes to you grounding your energy. Like, whoever I'm talking to, like, you definitely probably like had an issue in the past with grounding your energy, and now like you've actually learned that there are different ways to ground your energy. It's not just about walking on grass. Like, you could do different things, breathing exercises, you know, it's a lot of different things that you could do, and you found a lot of solace in that. Like, when it comes to spirituality, it's not one size fits all. Like, you definitely learned, and you know, you were seeking a lot of knowledge, and it also took a lot of maturity for you to go through this, because whoever I'm talking to in the past, you were probably raised around like, you know, religious individuals to where, you know, you did church and stuff like that. So they look down on spirituality as something bad. And it's like the more as you like progress in your journey, you're realizing there's 2 sides to everything. Like, there are people that are in spirituality that are dark, but there's also the light, you know? So you're definitely realizing, and you know, you're seeing how a lot of people from your past, it's like you're kind of separating yourselves from them because they still have like that outdated mindset where, hey, I've known you, like you've known me my whole life. Like, why do you think that I would be doing something dark? Why would you think that I would be doing something, you know, terrible, you know? And it's just like you're realizing more and more, like, the individuals that are moving in the heart space. It's like there's some individuals that literally just say they're doing something, like, you know, people that, you know, they're just very judgmental, you know, like they don't try to seek any new perspectives on anything. And it's like, whatever, like you definitely chose to move on. It's like you definitely chose to move with love, and like you're hoping that these individuals heal, that they're able to actually love themselves. Like, you're not trying to force your beliefs onto anybody, but at the end of the day, you're like, you're gonna respect my beliefs because I'm moving with love and I still love you, but I could love you from over here, you could stay over there, because what you're not gonna do is disrespect me and my beliefs, because at the end of the day, we're believing in the same thing, period. Yeah, like you're very authentic, and then you're also very optimistic about your future and all the things that are going to come in for you, and that's great. Like, as you continue to truth seek, like there are going to be a lot of opportunities that come your way, okay? And these opportunities are going to come in the form of conflict. It's going to come in the form of someone lying. Like, somebody is really going to try to pull the wool on your eyes, and when I say you're going to see the signs before it even happens, and when it does happen, you're gonna be like, wow, did I fall for this in the past? You're gonna be like, damn, like, I have grown. You know what I'm saying? Like, something's gonna happen. Like, somebody's gonna come towards you with some type of conversation or try to have a conversation. And you're gonna be like, what? Like, what? Are you dead ass? Like, this what we doing? Wednesday could be significant. I'm actually recording this on a Wednesday, so hell, that could be extra confirmation that it's definitely gonna come. Yeah, it says gossip. So maybe next Tuesday you're gonna get some type of gossip. Somebody's gonna try to gossip with you, and you're gonna be like, I do not want to hear none of that shit. Like, I'm not trying to hear none of that. Look at you, Empress. Okay. And also, you are realizing that connecting to the earth, it's like reminding you that abundance is unlimited. Like, you're realizing that, like, you don't need others to validate you. Like, you realize that you are completely victorious on your own. Like, literally. Oh, right behind that was 10 of Wands. Like, you're on the last leg of this journey. I don't know, like, you're definitely starting something new. Okay. You got return to sender right after that. So somebody definitely needs to do some return to senders, okay? Because someone's feeling like a strong, like, desire for something. Like, somebody might come to you, like, with a date night or something. Make sure that you're doing your return to senders, because it came right after that. So maybe it could be someone that's offering you a date or something. Definitely practice your intuition. I'm not going to tell you to just say no or say yes, but what I'm going to say is follow your intuition. And if you're not sure, do not feel like you have to be rushed to make a decision. Remember, love is patient, love is kind. All right? So if a person would not be patient with you, if they're rushing, like, there's obviously something that they're trying to get from you. That's why they're trying to rush the process. And that's also really big when it comes to love bombing. You know, like, when it comes to, you know, mutual connection, it's going to feel calm. It's going to feel peaceful. It's definitely going to feel good. You're not going to feel jumbled up inside. You're not going to, you know, you ain't going to feel crazy, you know? That's how you know it's genuine. That's how you know it's love. All right? Yeah. Somebody also could be in school at this time, or you're thinking about going to school. And that's also a message to, like, really live your life to its full potential. Like, anything that you want to do, go ahead and do it. Listen, somebody definitely has a new idea. You're being called to act on it now. Okay. And also, somebody may have a positive pregnancy test, or maybe you've been wondering if you're pregnant or something. You may be pregnant, so probably take a pregnancy test, you know. Yeah. So cleanse your energy came out. So I'm definitely going to read this card for you. So I'm going to let you know some different ways to cleanse your energy. All right. So you could cleanse your energy through deep breathing exercises. You could take a cleansing bath, sprinkle some sea salt in it. You could do some self-reflection and practicing forgiveness. You can meditate, spend some time in nature. You can burn some sage or Palo Santo, or you can journal. Those are all ways that you can cleanse your energy. Okay. And also, another way to cleanse your energy, you can light, like, incense, and that can help cleanse your space. You could light the incense and, you know, like, put it around anything that you want to cleanse. Definitely, you know, you can do that. Also, you can sprinkle, you know, ground sage. You can sprinkle that in your house. You can sprinkle it on your hands, rub like your temples. You can sprinkle it in your food, with cloves. You know, that's also cleansing as well. But it seems like you guys are definitely on the right path. So definitely look forward to a lot of success. Okay. Look forward to a lot of success, because there's definitely somebody in your energy that's feeling lost. Like, they definitely feel like they're drifting through life at this time, because you were probably like the light bearer, like, in whatever, you know, capacity of this relationship that you had with this individual. And now that you're no longer around them, they're definitely feeling the effects of that, especially during this retrograde. So this is just your message to stand on motherfucking business. Okay, so your blessings could continue to come in. You're definitely feeling it. Okay, you definitely know that you are on the right path. You're on the path to victory. Okay, and you will be in a favorable environment soon. Okay, so I definitely see somebody going somewhere. Okay, you're either going to be traveling, you're going to be going somewhere. I don't know what it is you're going to be doing, but you're going to have a good time doing it, and you're going to be around a lot of like-minded individuals that are very supportive. Okay, so just be prepared to have a lot of compliments. a lot of people telling you how beautiful you are, how beautiful your energy is. I feel like that's the best compliment a person can give you, is if they tell you that you have beautiful energy. Like, thank you. But yeah, this was a really good reading. So definitely keep truth seeking. Do not be afraid to tell the truth. Live in your truth, because that is directly going to lead you to all of these opportunities. You're definitely sprouting a lot of seeds. You're definitely sprouting a lot of seeds, like, because you planted a lot of seeds during your tower moment. Like, you had a tower moment that was one for the books, where you was like, bro, what the fuck is going on? And like, it triggered your spiritual awakening to the point where, you know, it triggered your spiritual awakening to the point where it's like you started to spread love. You know, you started to see all the darkness in the world, and you realized that you were the only light that was around you, and you tried to, you know, help others. And, you know, it probably didn't work out for you in the best, because you got depleted. But now that you are on this journey of spreading your light, you're definitely practicing discernment, and you're realizing, I gotta keep some for me. You know, I could pour into others, but I also had to make sure that my cup is good, that the people close to me are good as well. So you're definitely on the right path. If this resonated, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Continue to live in love and light. Bye.